Hey Transformer fans, this is Werewolf 2112 coming at you with another toy review, this time on Transformers G1 Autobot Defensive Strategist Trailbreaker. Now, first off, you'll notice that mine is missing the black fists. I've got hoist parts off in his hand instead, and he's also missing all his stickers. It is an original G1 figure. I'll eventually buy the two fists and the hands. You can take this weapon. You take this weapon right here, and there's little indentions over his shoulders right here. You can stick them in there for storage. I'm not going to do it. I've tried. It won't stay in on my figure. But anyway, that's okay. Now, a little bit on Mr. Trailbreaker here. He is one of the original Autobots. Um, he came down with the Ark whenever in More Than Meets the Eye. Um, but he really doesn't get a whole lot of time on the show. He's real lighthearted and he doesn't take things too seriously. He looks at everything with a sense of humor. He's a bit of a practical joker. But he is apparently he is the equivalent of a Hummer when it comes to Autobots. He is not very fuel efficient, and as such, he often declines. He asks not to go into battle with the Decepticons because he doesn't think he's going to be worth it with the amount of energy or gas he consumes. Um, but in the cartoon, they reflected that he did make a whole lot of appearances, and when he did, the only thing they ever had him do was use his force field to stop attacks or to hold back fires or whatever. That was pretty much his primary specialty, and was his force field, and that's what he was primarily used for. Um, they did change some things with the cartoon. If you'll notice, his face, well, you really can't tell because it's pretty much all black. But in the cartoon, he actually had a face, and the eyes, the red actually looked more like sunglasses or something. But here, he has a much more robotic-looking face. Um, he also this top piece was usually tilted to the side of his head, and he would have this weapon right here posted on the two slots on his shoulders that I was telling you about. Now, this mold was retooled and used for the hoist toy, which explains why I used the hoist parts on him. Um, Here's his Autobot rub symbol right here, and it's actually it's coming in pretty good on my end. Camera's gonna, you know, take that away. They did do a reissue of them, though I believe it was a Japan only reissue. Uh, the American commemorative line got canceled before his and Ironhide's toy could be released. Not really going to complain a whole lot that Ironhide looks like crap. I've got the Ratchet. The whole headless Transformer thing kind of sucks. But anyway, back to him. Now, in the 80s and 90s, I had bought actually Trailbreaker before, and he does have a problem with his head is often missing from the older toys. I don't know why. It does detach, but it was hard finding one with a head. Anyway, let's get on with the transformation part. First, you've got to take these out. Right there. And you got to take off this thing from his head here. Now, to begin transformation, you got to fold his head. This is kind of odd here. You're going to want to fold his head down behind his back. It kind of extends out. Here, I'll see if I can show this from the side here. It extends out, and you fold the head down and pull the back up. And you've pretty much got it finished. Push his little arms in like that. Turn them back. Begin folding them down. Then you pull them up like this. Wedge these bits down. Oh, he's wanting to fight me a bit. There we go. There's one and two. And you should have the top of his truck. Then you fold his feet in. Close his legs together. Now, actually, that'll pretty much be done by rotating them back, but still got to close them together. You want to make sure this tailgate piece right here is folded up, because his feet are going to fold in right behind the tailgate. Then everything will fit nice and tight together. And there you have Autobot Trailbreaker rolling at you. Things I don't like about this figure. Well, mine's real loose, so his head constantly falls backwards. He doesn't have much articulation. His arms, I'll do this real quick. His arms move at the elbow, up and down, and he can move his arm up and down. But that's about it. Mine doesn't have all the stickers, so I can't really complain about the fact that he's solid black. If I had the sticker sheet, I'd be able to better judge that. In his alt mode, really I can't find a whole lot to complain about. He looks real good. He rolls fantastic. He hides his parts well. I mean, even if you were to look under it, if you're a little kid, you wouldn't be able to tell if that turned into a robot. You'd think it was all part of the chassis or something. He really hides he's really a robot in disguise. He looks really good. It's a nice, solid figure. You know, his legs are die cast. His front is die cast. No, wait, I'm lying. Just his front is die cast. But he's a nice, solid figure. He stays in this transformation well. Not very loose in this mode. He even has translucent windows, semi-translucent windows, like they're frosted. It looks real good. He does have the Diaclone pit for the little Diaclone driver. Overall, I'd say if you can find a figure with the head and the weapons, go ahead and get him. He is a good figure, despite the fact that he does not show up a whole lot in the cartoon. If you can't find him, get the Hoist. They're good figures. Till next time, but this is it for me and Trailbreaker. Till next time, this is World War 2112 saying, be good to each other.